Welcome to Spirit Echo, where ordinary streets hide extraordinary horrors. Tonight, we take you to Japan. In the quiet suburbs, along empty alleys and lonely train platforms, they say she waits. A woman in a beige coat, her long black hair falling over her shoulders, her face hidden behind a simple white mask. She'll step in front of you. She'll look into your eyes. And she'll ask you, "Am I beautiful?" Answer carefully, because no matter what you say, you might not make it home. This is the story of Kuchisake Onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman. It started in the late 1970s. School children in Nagoya began whispering about a strange woman who appeared at dusk. She would stand just outside the school gates, tall, silent, wearing a surgical mask common in Japan to prevent sickness. But there was something about her that made people uneasy. She moved quietly, too quietly, and if you were walking home alone, she would step into your path. In a soft voice, she'd ask, "Am I beautiful?" Most would nod awkwardly, unsure how to respond. Behind the mask, her eyes were gentle. But then, she would reach up and slowly pull the mask down. Beneath it, her mouth was wrong, split open from ear to ear. A gruesome, twisted smile. Her teeth sharp, her lips stained red. She'd tilt her head. And she'd ask again, "How about now?" If you screamed, she killed you on the spot. If you said no, she carved your mouth open, making you look just like her. And if you said yes, she followed you home and killed you there. Who was Kuchisake Onna before she became a ghost? Some say she was the wife of a jealous samurai. She was known for her beauty, but also her vanity and unfaithfulness. When her husband discovered her betrayal, his rage consumed him. With one swift stroke of his blade, he sliced her mouth from ear to ear. As she fell to the floor, bleeding and screaming, he spat. "Now, who will think you're beautiful?" She died in agony, but her soul could not rest. Her anger, her shame, her pain tied her spirit to the earth. Now she wanders, still asking the same question she asked herself in her final moments. Others say she was a woman who lived in modern times, an accident victim who became obsessed with cosmetic surgery. But the operation went horribly wrong. Her mouth was deformed beyond repair. Unable to face the world, she took her own life. And in death, her spirit seeks revenge on anyone who dares to look at her face. No one truly knows her origin. But her question always ends the same. For years, sightings spread across Japan. Children refused to walk home alone. Schools hired guards to escort students. Parents warned their kids, "If you see her, run." One famous story tells of a boy named Hiroshi. It was late and he had stayed behind at school. The streets were empty. Only the soft hum of streetlights filled the silence. As he turned the corner, she was there. A tall woman in a beige coat, her face hidden by a mask. She stepped closer. "Am I beautiful?" Hiroshi nodded nervously. She tilted her head and slowly pulled the mask down. Her mouth was slit open. Her smile stretched too wide, too unnatural. "How about now?" Hiroshi ran, but no matter how fast he moved, she was ahead of him. Every corner he turned, she appeared again. By morning, They found Hiroshi in an alley, his mouth carved open. Another story tells of a young woman who met Kuchisake Onna at a train station late at night. She appeared suddenly, standing at the far end of the platform. "Am I beautiful?" she asked softly. The woman froze. She couldn't answer. The ghost stepped closer and closer until she was only inches away. The train arrived. The woman jumped on and escaped. But as the train pulled away, she saw Kuchisake Onna still standing on the platform, her hollow eyes staring back. Is there any way to survive her question? Some say you can confuse her by answering vaguely, "You're average." Others claim you can throw candy or money to distract her long enough to escape, but no one truly knows if it works. Because those who survive don't talk about it. Even today, people report seeing her. On empty streets, at lonely bus stops, near quiet schoolyards at dusk. She wears the same coat, the same mask, the same gentle smile, before she reveals the horror underneath. So if you're ever in Japan, and a strange woman stops you at night, if she asks you, "Am I beautiful?" think carefully, because there is no right answer. Thank you for listening to Spirit Echo. Would you dare answer her? Like, share, and subscribe for more ghost stories from around the world. And remember, some questions are better left unanswered.